pressure for the next day.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, we're also live on
Okay,
YouTube.
never mind. We can start first, okay? Because I'm doing this mainly for
Yeah.
on your part. Okay, so TSLL, the first one we look at, it's at the bottom of the trend line. Okay, so far, if today, if there's any trades or any cash secure puts you would want to do, it will be TSLL because this is what we expected. We expected price to come down to the bottom of the trend line. We are expecting a bounce. It might break, don't get me wrong, but even if it breaks, we are in a good place. We are in the bottom half of the full range, and those are one of those things because you can make profits many times, but once it will break, and maybe it might break and then it will stable down, but you can get a chance to make on the cover calls and wait for the price to turn it back up. So TSLL will be an opportunity to get in. BMNR not yet. I've mentioned this before because BMNR needs to settle down a bit more first. Ever since the overshot year, then and this thing did not make a third bounce because it traded below this price. If BMNR, what do you call that, rejected before trading below this price, then we'll expect the price to go up. But currently it broke and is going down now in the channel. So BMNR is going to take some time for the price to climb back up. It's still within the range. It's still within the range. Don't get me wrong, but we have to break out the range and wait for it to go back up. Okay, so I can see that we have a chat. Hey, okay, hi man, hi Kuti, and Linus. Hi Linus. Okay,
Hey everyone.
yes, hi
Welcome.
everyone. Welcome. Okay, so I'm just going to go through all the trades, all the stocks right now, and see what are the opportunities to execute the wheel strategy, which is our primary strategy. So first is TSLL. If you missed it, we expected this move. I've drawn this before. So we're at the bottom part of the channel. This is a full range we're looking at. If price rejects this, it's a good position to put a cash secure put anywhere under if you're conservative, like 14 or even 13. This is the full range. So even if price were to break down, you can always average down at the bottom. Okay, so it depends how you want to go about it. I'll leave it to you. But long story short, we are expecting the bounce from the bottom part of the trend line. BMNR, I just went through this. You gotta let the stock stabilize first. Let it find its bottom. Open, we were expecting a move here. Okay, however, there was no candlestick rejection from here, so it just broke the channel, and now it's not something that we would want to take now. Okay, on the cash secure puts. ORCL, let me see ORCL. Okay, ORCL, we redrew. This is a very, very good opportunity to get in. Okay, ORCL tanked for a long time. Okay, it retraced deep, a lot of selling pressure. Then you made a channel down here. Let me remove this. Okay, let me just remove this. So as a down, had a bearish channel for the longest period of time. Okay, all the way down, and then when price broke out the channel, it created another channel. So a very good entry point for us. What we are expecting is for price to come down here. Okay, towards the bottom part of the channel, we're expecting a bounce. And ORCL is also a bullish stock as per the harmonic edit wave. Okay, if you guys haven't followed my videos so far, so basically this one, wave 2, ABC or wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Okay, this is our expectation. As long as it doesn't go below this price, which is about 116, 117, then we are bullish on the stock. Okay, we're definitely bullish on the stock right here. That's ORCL. Let's look at SoFi. Okay, SoFi was a waste. Okay, SoFi was a waste in the sense that it made there were two scenarios. I went through this. One scenario was we are expecting a 5-wave pattern on the smaller time frame. So it's a 1, 2, ABC, 3, 4, and 5. However, it's still in the AB range. Okay, it's still in the AB range, which is over here. As long as it doesn't trade below this point here, we are still expecting the price to head up. Okay, and the other scenario is obviously going up and coming back down because this will form a double, triple top, whatever you call it. Okay, basically there's resistance over here. So we are looking for what happens next on SoFi, but I'm still expecting the price to head up. So it's quite obvious there are two possibilities now, which I've already highlighted in the previous videos. Okay, one is SoFi will start to go up from here. Two, it will trade below, take out all the stop losses below $15 before it starts heading up. Two scenarios for SoFi. Okay, next on Palantir. Okay, Palantir, we had a breakout from a very, very bearish channel. We expected a bull flag, as I mentioned. If the price were to retrace slowly and to respect this level, I would expect Palantir to start pushing up. However, it reversed very quickly. So now I'm looking for Palantir to go sideways a bit more. Okay, so most likely Palantir is going to be sideways market for now. So it still cannot really get the full move that we are expecting for now. So as you can see, it's trading sideways. Okay, like this. This is the full range now. So we'll revisit Palantir again when the time comes. Let's move on to the next stock. Okay, I think this one there's nothing much to talk about. Meta is a bullish stock. It's currently in a triangle, correction by time, correction with time. So let's see if it breaks down or it breaks up. Bullish sentiment would be, or my what do you call that? I would expect, okay, scenario one, 70% out of the time, 65% of the time, it would break up and continue going up, okay, because it's basically it's pole flag pole. So it's a pole, we have a flag which is in a triangle, and then you make another pole. So that would be the explanation for Meta. AMD, as mentioned, ABC correction, it's bullish for the last couple of weeks. Okay, I will not go in detail. Apple as well. Apple had that. I drew this before. You had one of my favorite patterns, which is the cup and the handle. Broke out the handle, then it slowly climbed. So it more or less reached the range. The minimal range will be the same length of the height of the cup on the breakout. So it really went past that range. So, and it's in the channel right now. Okay, which this is something that I drew. I expected Apple to come down to the bottom of the channel. You had a reversal pattern over here. You have like this candlestick pattern is like, I don't know, is it morning star or evening star? I don't know, 1, 2, and 3, and it started going up. So it was free money on Apple. If you guys watch my videos, at this point here, it's safe to take the trade. It's in the channel. Amazon broke out. It's a channel against the channel. No chance for, there was no rejection, so it just broke out straight. So we are expecting, basically we're expecting Amazon now to make a correction. Okay. So on the outlook right now, Amazon is slowing down towards the upside. Okay, every move now is intersecting. So it's like this, like this, like this intersecting. Okay, the highs and the lows, highs and the lows. So we're expecting the same thing before it starts going back up, because as long as the channel is respected, like this, so we are expecting the price to go up for now. Okay, until price shows us otherwise, then we will revisit again. So for now, Amazon still bullish. We are expecting the move to the bottom here and to go back up. Okay, we have a lot of this is the area of significant support and resistance. Okay, support, resistance, resistance, resistance. So I would expect price to react around. Okay, so Bitcoin is interesting. Let's see what happens to Bitcoin in the next couple of weeks. Ethereum, same as well. We're expecting Ethereum to bounce. Ethereum had a bullish structure and wave up. Now it's correction, a very massive correction. So it's going from top to bottom to top to bottom to top to bottom. So we're currently at the bottom, which means we are a discount now on Ethereum. Okay. So, but we got to see how this one plays out. It has to have some sort of rejection before we can say that Ethereum is going to start going back up. Currently, not yet.
Hey Ash, can you do iron and him? Someone asking.
Can. Linus, you wait for. Can you wait for all, Linus? I'll just go one by one so that I don't skip. Okay, I'll do a quick one, right? Then I'll go to hymns. I think I already done iron and hymns on the channel, but I'll go through it again, no problem. So, okay, resistance becomes support now. IWM is resisting now. Okay, so let's see what happens if it starts to go up or it goes down. Google, it's going down. We're expecting a bull flag, but it's shooting down. Okay, so we shall see what happens to Google. SPY, as mentioned just now, 750 is going to should head back up now. So we're still bullish on SPY, guys. So if everybody say, oh no, SPY is going to make a huge correction, I'm here to tell you not yet. Okay. Microsoft, okay, Microsoft, wait, let me remove all this. So Microsoft currently we're in the channel on the uptrend. Okay, so we are in the bottom part of the channel. We are expecting Microsoft to slowly head up. I think this will be our bias for Microsoft. Okay, IBIT, as you know, it's similar like Bitcoin, it's on the way down. So we got to see how this one goes moving forward. MU is a strong stock. Okay, very bullish. Towards is extended towards the upside, so we got to wait for a correction. Nvidia, as mentioned, is rejecting this area, okay, which has a very strong resistance becomes support. So we're expecting the price to head on up. If this area holds, we're expecting Nvidia to go up and test all-time highs, okay. TQQQ is similar like SPY. Yeah, I won't go into it. Tesla I already went through. I'm expecting price to go up now. Okay, Tesla on a bigger picture, as I mentioned, there's a big cup and handle. Handle was in the shape of a bearish channel. It broke out the bearish channel, so we're expecting price to get up. On this, it's now just ranging on the top. So on this, you just got to sit back and see how it goes. This is a resistance, now it becomes support. So we got to see if on this is going to start heading up from here or not. Okay, so I'm guessing that if the daily candle rejects strong, then I'm expecting on this to climb back up slowly. ASDS, I already drew this. I expected ASDS to come down here. So there are two possible scenarios for ASDS: reject from here and head up, or if it goes lower a bit to the bottom part of the channel and start heading up. Guys, whoever is watching this on YouTube or you're joining here on Zoom or Discord, it's very valuable what I'm sharing with you guys. So I hope you guys can profit from this or find a way to see what kind of trades that you're comfortable with, okay? IFNQ, okay, this one we're just gonna let it develop for a while, okay? Now it's just resistance and support for now, okay? USAR, I expected USAR to start moving up soon. Okay, let's remove this. So USAR has got a full range from here to here that we are looking at. So it went up, now it's coming down, okay? So I'm expecting USAR to find the bottom, okay, before it starts to head up again. So now it's currently at this area right now, which is a significant support and resistance. So we got to see what happens to USAR. If it rejects, I'll expect it to test the high here. If it breaks down, then probably it will trade lower to around this space, around this area here. Okay, APLD, same thing, expecting price to come down a bit lower. We have our alerts ready before it goes back up. Iron, as mentioned, we have another opportunity to get in on the cash secure puts. Best case scenario, if iron trades a bit lower, like this, before it starts to go back up. So we're expecting iron to drop to around this area, okay? This significant support and resistance area, you have like a support, a resistance, 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 resistance. So it's going to be around 59 to about 57 to 59. Okay, we're expecting iron to drop a bit more before it start to head up. So iron is a good stock, man. I mean, even for our wheel strategy at Trade for Freedom, excellent opportunity here. Zeta, mentioned before, it's in a triangle, okay? So we'll see how this one plays out. INQ, further drop. Okay, we need to drop a bit more before we can think of getting in. Let me see what's all this stock. It broke up of the channel. Okay, it broke up and then it's coming back down. So it's not so stable for UUU right now, but it's still towards the upside for now. Okay, UU is still on average, is still a bullish stock. So it's just that it's in a wave 4 correction. As you can see, wave 4 corrects by time. Okay, wave 4 corrects by time. So it's the bottom part of the range, which means UUU is at a discount right now if you guys want to get in. Same thing for CIFR, we're expecting a pullback to the channel, okay, before it starts to go back up. So guys, always take trades where you are at a discount, okay? not at premiums if you are bullish on the stock. So you get it at a discount. Do not chase. Sometimes you gotta let it develop a bit more. So this is what we are expecting here right now. QBTS come down. Master strategy, as you know, it's on the way down. It's overshooting a bit, which indicates that stock is going to trade lower, might trade lower before it starts to go up. Now, as mentioned, we are expecting now to drop down here. If now drops down here, we are expecting now to head up because now it's very, very strong. It's 1, 2, ABC, wave 3, wave 4 at the bottom of the range. You have a massive mother candle, which is the bearish engulfing, and then you have a dominant break. It broke out. So best case scenario for now is if price pulls back to the full range of the mother candle before it starts to push up. This is essentially what we call like easy money, man, if you get in right. Hood, I think one of Avi's favorite stock, Hood, the expected price, it's the inverse head and shoulders. So you rejected here, hit the take profit, so we are expecting it to range now and to slowly climb up. The other scenario is it might drop below and take out all the stop losses before hit back up. This is scenario 2, okay guys? So 2 scenarios for Hood. Some stocks are quite obvious that we can call it out, like there's only 1 or 2 scenarios and which is the preferred scenario. But some stocks you really cannot tell what is going to happen, so you got to let it develop a bit more first, okay? So this is RDW, it broke out the triangle, very impulsive. Gotta let it cool down, so it's up quick and down quick. So this kind of stocks we sit out for a while. We gotta let the price stabilize. Avgo just made a huge gap down. I think this is some earnings associated problem or what. So yeah. MP, it broke up here. I think we took a trade at the bottom here. So it broke out. No, we took a trade on MP at about 50. Yeah, 50. So it went up all the way, and now it's coming back down. So we shall see how MP is. Oklo selling pressure is still high. We gotta let it. Oklo selling pressure is still high. We gotta let it push and break the top part of the trend line before it shows any sign that it will start going up. RKLB drew this a long time ago. It overshot the channel. Normally, after it overshoots the channel, it will test back the top part of the channel, and it will start to go up. If not, if it will come back very deep inside the channel, it will start to range. Okay, so 2 scenarios right there. RGTI triangle expected the price to go up, so now it's making a Y wave, we call it, okay, expanded diagonal. This is the hardest, literally the hardest pattern to trade. If ever I see this on the chart, I stay away. I instantly stay away. It happened on SPY, and everybody is thinking, oh, SPY has hit all-time high, it's going to correct 25%. Oh, SPY has corrected, it's going to go up all-time high. No, that was in SPY, there was a massive diagonal that finally was broken up to the top side, but everybody thought it was going to go to the downside. I'll show this one of these days, okay, or I can show it later as well. So Nibius, as mentioned, we're expecting price to drop to the bottom part of the channel before having some sort of rejection before continuing the wave, the move to the upside. HIMS, I think it's still within the channel, so I'm expecting HIMS to slowly push to the top part of the channel. HIMS is at the bottom, okay, it's literally at the bottom of the range. If it trades below $13 or $13.20, whatever this price is, then I'll be very cautious on HIMS. But fortunately for you, Linus, if you like HIMS, it made a massive correction. As you said, they're not very kind to HIMS, but the stock is sleeping for a long period of time. From February 2025 until now, it's sleeping. It finally reached the bottom, it's slowly making its way to the top side. So if you want to get in on HIMS, this is actually a good time. Okay, it's a good time. You're at a discount right now. Highest it went up before is 73. So literally it's more than 50% cheaper right now. And we are at the bottom of the trend line, and we have 2 trend lines on top of that. We have a small trend line that's going up, which is a bit more steep, and we have a more flatter channel, okay, which we are right at the bottom of both of it. So bias is for HIMS to slowly climb its way back up right now. And don't be surprised if HIMS is one of those stocks that slowly just starts pushing and it goes parabolic towards like $40, and then HIMS suddenly just shoots up like that and it overshoots the channel. Do not be surprised if that happens, because this stock has been sleeping for the longest period of time. So guys, there you have it in a nutshell. In 20 minutes, I think I went through like more than 30 stocks for your perusal. Okay, so any questions you guys want to ask for today? Okay, so TSL will be a good opportunity to get in. Okay, if price starts to reject at the bottom, or you can even get in early, I expect price to start going up. Iran as well. I think Iran is also coming towards the bottom part. I would expect Iran to come down to about 59. Okay, 59 will be a good area, to very, very good area. So if some sort of rejection 59, we're expecting iron to go up to at least to test this high, which is about 73. So that will be for iron. So iron, TSLL, what other stocks are we just now I went through? There was a nice opportunity for the wheel.
I think Palantir, no?
Volunteer.
Because it's rejected down, like when it's break, it's rejected on the top there.
Oh, no, no. Palantir is still within the range, but there is no channel against channel. So it's now basically still towards the downside. Because of this massive channel, massive bearish channel, it broke out and we are expecting price to continue breaking up. However, it traded down too quickly. We are expecting a bull flag like this. This will be the ideal correction before price breaking to the upside. Okay, this is what we wanted. However, it corrected too quickly, which means the move here might be a fake out because there are multiple resistance here. Resistance, 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 couldn't break. And if after 3-4 times you couldn't break the resistance, then what happens is they give up. The buyers, the bulls give up, and now the bears are taking over. So we got to see how Palantir plays out over here first.
I got you. Okay.
Okay, CSP for HIMS and iron, what is your advice? Okay, so for HIMS, my advice would be depending on the premiums. Okay, this one it's really up to you, Linus. It depends on how much premiums you want to get or to acquire. Normally, we would do a cash secure put with a premium of a minimum for at least 6%. Avi is a bit crazy. He goes for 15-20%. He goes cash secure puts at a higher price, but because Avi knows what he's doing, so he can do that. But normally, if you want to be on the conservative side, anywhere below, and if you get at least 6% premium, then it's okay, it's good. And if you want to get HIMS, normally I would suggest at least having a few bullets. So example, you take a cash secure put now, this HIMS going up here. Let's go at 25. At 25, okay, maybe a bit more aggressive, not too far away, 25. We do a cash secure puts at 25. And let's see if the channel breaks and it breaks to the bottom, okay? So you leave yourself another bullet at about 20, okay? Just in case it breaks down. So if it goes down further down, you get one more at 20. And if it goes further down, you can get one more at 16 or 17. So you have like 3 tranches. So regardless if and when you get filled, if it goes down, your average price will be much lower. So it's easy for you to break even at the same time keeping all those premiums, okay? So that's what we would normally do. We always hedge. We always have to think of the worst case scenario, but we always prepare for the worst case scenario, but we hope for the best case scenario. So worst case scenario, we have 2 or 3 tranches. Best case scenario, it just pushes up. You get realized in about 2-3 days, at least 50-60%, and you get out of you collect your premiums, you close the trade, and you re-enter again. I'm expecting HIMS to go up. Okay, it's quite obvious that HIMS is going to start to climb up right now. So I think 25 would be something that I would take. The other one would be iron. So iron, I'm expecting, I will let price come down a bit lower in 59. And if there's a candlestick rejection on the 4 hours and the 6 hours, maybe 1 or 2 candles that shows that it's going to turn, the price is going to turn, then I would get in below 59, maybe about 58 or 57. So that would be how I would trade these 2 stocks.
Regarding the amount of days, usually recommended between 30 to 40. It's usually pay you the best premium for the amount. So
yeah, exactly, Linus. 30 to 40 days would be ideal. Let me see a chat. So you do ATM strike price? It depends. It depends. If for HIMS, if the lowest point is not too far, the range. You can do at the money if you want higher premiums. For example, iron is a bit difficult right now because iron now, the top of the range is 73, the bottom of the range is 28. So if you do at the money, yeah, it depends on how much premiums you can collect. But if price were to break down, are you able to open one more contract or one more contract? So if you have multiple, if you have capital, good capital allocation for iron, and you can open like 3, 4 contracts, then it's fine. You can do it at the money. If let's say you are a bit more conservative on the capital, you can allocate 1 or maybe 2 contracts for iron. Then what you can do is you would rather go uh, money in the money. So example, if iron comes down to about 59, you probably would like to take at about 57, 56, provided you get at least 6%, minimum 6%. Normally we would aim anywhere between 8 to 12%. Sometimes if we are very, very bullish on the stock and we want to hold the stock, because for the last 3 months, we have been aiming to hold those stocks. We want to get filled. Unfortunately, we could never get filled because the premiums realized too fast, and then we secure our 50% realized profit, 70% realized profit, so we never got filled. So hence the reason why, like for Avi, he opened at 70, because we want to get filled. We're expecting iron to go up very soon. So on top of getting filled, what's the premiums you got for $70 iron? I think it's about 1,001. Was it 1,001
Yeah,
or
it's like
1,002 or
around
something?
1,000, so it's kind of the same like as
$1,000.
to buy iron around 60.
60, exactly. So if you do your calculations, a cash secure put on 70, which Avi took, he received $1,000 in premium, which is about 15-16%, I think, if I'm not mistaken. On top of that, essentially, he's getting iron for only $60. So you got to go on your broker and check, what makes the most sense for the amount of premium that you will receive within that 30-day gap, around the 30-day period, versus what the price is actually doing right now. And whether you have multiple bullets to fire, as you would like to take the cash secure puts, or you only have 1 or 2, which then you have to be a bit more conservative. At what profit margin? It depends on, maybe this one you can explain better, Avi. Linus is asking at what profit margin you buy back the CSP, the contract, because Avi is an expert on this, man.
I mean, usually it depends. It's based on the amount of day left and the profit you made. So if in like few days you already made like 20%, I mean, was it worth to hold the entire cash secure puts for like another 28 days to get another like 80%? I would probably say no. So usually it depends how much I realize based on the amount of day left. That's how I do that. Some people I know recommended to hold around 50 to get the 50 plus profit before they close it. But I mean, from my experience, I think I see some of the stuff even got back, So basically, if I waited, I probably would not lost, but I mean, maybe get filled, or maybe it's just not worth it, right? So it's better just like to take the profit and move to money to something else. So if you made, I don't know, if tomorrow, if TSLL or iron will shoot and you realize like 20% in a day, I would take the profit and move it somewhere else.
Yeah, and the other thing is if you want to hold, then a good estimate in terms of price where you would like to hold is when price reaches the top part of the trend line. Because once we are expecting price to move in the channel, okay, so it goes up, down, up, down, up, down. So if it comes here, and example, you get a cash secure puts at like 57 after rejection. If it goes up to about 73 to test this high, or even 75, then if you already realize like 50-70%, close it. Because you already know you're at top of the range, which means what you're going to expect now is for price to drop. Okay, so that's another way that you can do it. One, you can see how much profit you realize. Two, you can see where the price is at. I hope that answers your question. 49 is fine. I think you're good. Yeah. Yeah, I think 49 is if next time if I trade for freedom. We never buy a stock outright because we always enter into a cash secure puts where we get a premium and then we get a discounted price. So moving forward, if you have a decent amount of capital allocated, for example, IREN or HIMS, just go straight for cash secure puts. Don't buy the stock on its own. I keep sell and buy back on IREN. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's okay. If you keep selling and buying back on IREN, you rather just do a cash secure put. Yeah, because then if you get filled, very good. You can make on cover calls, which is the second part of the strategy. And the third part is obviously a capital gain. So rather than buying 10, 20 shares, you can just do a cash secure put. And while waiting for the price, while waiting to get filled, you get premiums as well. Yeah, so you can try that. Are we on YouTube? Are we?
Yes.
Do you have any views so far?
Check. Yeah, they have free views.
Previous, okay. So guys, if you're on YouTube or you're joining us live at Zoom, got any more questions, please ask. If not, then I will try to scan for some scalping opportunities. Hey, no problem, Linus. Any more questions, please put in the Discord group. We're still new, but I believe that what we share here has got a lot of value. On my side personally, I've got 20 years plus of trading experience. So there's a lot that I've managed to learn over time. So if there's any questions or anything that you want to learn, just let me know. We'll be happy to share it with you. So please continue supporting us. And in time, hope you can recommend your friends or anybody who wants to join our Discord. I'm sure you guys can benefit from this a lot. Yeah, thanks, man. As you can see, I think most of the stocks are trying to push back up today because you can see SPY. I done on SPY just now. SPY still looks like it's going to continue going up. So every time when someone thinks that SPY is going to go down, SPY just prove you guys wrong, man. And I keep telling you, trade what you see, not what you think. For everyone out there, okay, we don't think. You don't think? Yeah, we have Zoom session almost every day. If we go live, Avi will put the link in the group because part of Trade for Freedom is we want to have our aim is to have a community where all traders are not alone. You know, you have people guiding you, helping you guys, and we trade together. You know, as a community. Obviously, you have your own insights, you have your own preference in terms of stock. But as and when you guys need help, at least we are here. Okay. So yeah, you can just follow us on Discord, and each time we trade, we go live, and Avi will post it.
We have almost every day. I'm not sure if we're gonna have tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, we're gonna be here on Monday. Regarding the AI bubble, I don't think we have AI bubble because in the end this company is posting high revenue. So this company, because of the AI, they making money. So the AI proving to help this company increase their profit. So as long as this company making money, I don't think we in AI bubble. So I think the AI will change a little how the future look like. So certain jobs will be changed, certain positions will be changed. So and that's okay. I mean, that's how the generation is going. Ash, I don't know if you have something to add to this question.
Me personally, I don't really bother, to be honest, because I go based on purely technical. So if the technical doesn't show me any market exhaustion, then I know it's not there. There's bubble is not there yet. But the minute price starts to show some sort of market exhaustion, then I'll let you guys know. Like, you know what? Maybe we have reached the top for now, and let's see what happens next. Do you think the war end will help the share price? I think this one Avi is better suited to answer this question. He's more of a fundamental based analysis kind of guy, while I'm purely on the technical side. So Avi, you want to answer that?
I mean, I think the market already priced this in, so maybe it will help some like specific stuff that may be oil or other stuff that depending on that. But I mean, most of the market already priced all the war situation in, so I mean it might help a little, but I think market already priced this in. So the market cannot just continue going up, so it's gonna need to pull back a little bit. And I think yesterday was example of a healthy pullback. I mean, I know a lot of people scares, but I mean, whoever planning to do this daily, or the reason we're also doing the cash secure puts, I mean, we not in the days like yesterday. I mean, we still in the game. So if we want to survive this long term, I mean, we need to prepare for red days as well. But definitely, I mean, the amount of the green days we have, it's way higher than the red days. And I think we're gonna have we might gonna have a few bumpy months, but we're gonna have like I believe we're gonna have very strong end of the year. Nice, good stuff on hymns.
And also, check half. So for half, we have no idea. Okay, so this.
Yeah, look like the health sector is pushing.
I'm expecting you to start pushing down. Let me see if I can get in on a. Yeah, we kind of expected hymns to go up, as mentioned, even before the market opened. And we've looked at hymns in the last couple of videos as well. I think 1 week ago, we expected hymns to go up before it even went up. So yeah, make sure you follow us on YouTube as well, because we release videos almost every day. You can have a look at those videos. Okay, it was actually nice we're expecting the price to hit down if it doesn't pull back. Unfortunately, I'm not too keen because of it's a 2 minute entry, and what do you call that? The option bid and ask is not that nice. Yeah.
Hey guys, if you're
So
watching us on YouTube, you can join. You can join our Discord, and you're gonna have direct access to the Zoom, so you're gonna get better quality.
we're expecting Cypher to drop as well. Okay, let's see if I can. Yeah, I got a very good range on the 6 minutes. Push up, push down. Let's see if we can. This would be my entry. If I'm fast enough. Can I get in on CIFR? CIFR. CIFR. The bid and ask is not nice as well. Expecting now to CFR to drop. So it's 24. So go. Oh, it's 2020. You have this one. On the CSP at 90. I think on this is fine. On this, if you get a sign, then just do cover calls, man, because on this is just a matter of time before it tries to test the high from where it came. Okay. So expected UU was CFR. I'm trying to see if there's any confirmation. Not as nice as UUUU. UUU. This price here would have been my entry, and I'm expecting price to continuously shoot down. Unfortunately, the bid and ask is not very attractive. Master strategy. Let me see. No. Second strength. No. RV. And BIS. Him's pushing up. And okay. I can do it now. Okay.
But I trade for fun now. But I trade for fun now.
Nokia just reached its peak in 2000. Okay, and now it's dropping like this. However, it's expanding. It's trying to make a comeback. So you can see with the stock, it's got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, ABC 3. Yeah. So Nokia look like it's heading to the upside. We are currently overextended now for wave 3. So if you are interested in the stock, I would have to let the price drop a bit first. Let it make its pullback before I would think of getting in for Nokia. That's how I would trade Nokia. BMNR, finally, I think today is a green day. All is pushing, very nice. So far is finally pushing up, very good. So far, if it starts pushing up now, most likely it's scenario 1, because it still hasn't gone below. I think I drew it just now for you guys to see in the previous video. Yeah. So we're still expecting SoFi to go up. That will be our bias for now. Until it breaks that point B, then it probably will head back down. So
Until
it's
when
good
you
for.
think SoFi will go up? 20?
Wait, I will go to the design one. It's easier to see then. Because I drew there already. Yeah, there. I expect that this is my expectation for SoFi. Minimum, it will test 1979. Minimum. 1950 lah. It will definitely, if it starts rejecting like this, okay, it's going to go up to at least 1950.
How
Easy.
long? How long?
Easy. how long. You can just measure the time. Oh, I don't have this. Okay, long story short, I just do manually, okay? 14 days, 14 bars, 5 days. In 1 week, lah.
1
Less than a
week.
week.
So end of next week.
Yeah, most likely, most likely. I can't say for certain because the hardest thing to estimate is time, but the potential is there for less before by next week. Depending on how impulsive this is, but this should be impulsive because this is an A, B, C for zigzag. So normally after a zigzag pattern, it's just pushing up. If it's a flat correction, then normally it's time, but if zigzag, normally it's fast.
I got you.
As long as it doesn't go below 15, this red dotted line, then I'm expecting SoFi to come up and test this area one more time. So tested once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, they're going to test one more time. And this one breaks out, SoFi is going to fly. Yeah, so it's easy. So far only you today for a scalp. Unfortunately, it's not very nice. You're expecting you to drop now. Yeah. CIFR. Nope, did not work out for this. I think we are essentially done today. What's the time now? 9, 10. So, any questions before we can call it a night? I think we've gone through a lot of stocks very quickly.
Yeah, if we don't have nothing
Oh.
else, so I mean, we're not trading. We're not here to sit and watch the market. If we don't have nothing, so we can call it a.
We trade for freedom, that's why.
Yeah.
You come
trade
in,
for
you
freedom.
get out quick.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, then thank you for joining us. I hope you benefited from our live Zoom. And I need to watch the YouTube again. Yeah, you can watch. It's like 10 minutes long. Okay, guys. So have a good day, good night, and see you guys tomorrow. If we go live, Avi will put the link in Discord. So please make sure to join our Discord. This is our website, tradeforfreedom.co.co. So go there. You have links to join our Discord. This is our past results and log in, create an account. There's a lot of features there which we'll go through it tomorrow. So thank you again for joining us. See you guys on Discord. Ciao, guys.
Ciao.